You know what? Let me take a small trade here. This is going to be the trade. This is the assumption that it's just going to drop from here for a 3-to-1. High risk trade, in my opinion. I'm just leveraging some of the wins from earlier today. 779. 7, 7. And I'm going to break even very soon. And I'm going to trail my stop as well really quickly here. So I don't want to see it breaking that bullish order block there. It pushed higher. I rejected it. And right now, I want to see it drop lower to 7.7. What level is this? 7.7975. And the bias here is I tried pushing higher into the new week opening gap of 7.14. It failed to do so. Body's closed below it. It's pushing lower. Very scalpy position here. Now I want to see the low here break. I don't want to see any resistance there. If it bounces off of this, it's gonna take me out. I just want to see a clean cut below the new week opening gap. And if we get a 1 minute closure below here, I'm expecting a drop lower for the full position size of it's a 3-to-1 essentially. I like how this 5 minute candle closed here, very bearish into the new week opening gap of 7.14. It's just the one thing I don't like about the trade is my stop loss placement, but that's just the risk I'm going to take here on the 3-to-1. If I get stopped out, I'm okay with that. I just don't see a retracement all the way here. And if it does, then we're going to take it again, right? I don't want to see price creeping back up into the upper half of this new week opening gap here. I think my stop loss is at a decent level. If it's going to push here, it's going to push a lot higher. Right now we're in the macro. What does the macro do? It starts hunting liquidity. Let's see the 15-second chart here. Again, I like to be honest, guys, I am uncomfortable with the short, but again, I don't want to see price get above mean threshold here on the new week opening gap. This is where I want to see price start pushing lower. Good rejection there off of the 1 minute. I want to see this candle close like this. That would be really nice to see. Now with this push, we want to see price break new week opening gap low, close below it. That's going to give me a lot more confidence that we're going to get into 780 here below us. Very nice close on the 1 minute. What level is this? 780 on the dot. So let's target 785. One tick higher. That's a very nice rejection on the lower half of the new week opening gap from a 1 minute perspective. I rejected this bearish order block here, the downside. And I just want to see price displace lower now. We're in the macro. There's news coming out in 7 minutes. If I want to be a bit more aggressive with my stop loss, I can definitely put it there. The assumption is that price is not going to break above this aggressive rejection here on the 1 minute. But for me, that's just going to be 50 bucks. So I'll keep it where it is right now. I'm happy with this stop loss here. And then right now, first attempt here is I want to see a 15-second candle close below, which we might get it in the next 30 seconds here. Right now, price on the 15-second chart is at the cusp of closing below that line. Once I see one candle close below it, it gives me a bit more confidence that the 1 minute is going to fall out, right? Price right now is very heavy. So we're in the macro time zone, huge levels of sell side below us. right? Let's look out for some levels here. We got a low here. That's going to be my break even though. Like once we pass this, I'm going to break even. And then we got some more levels here below us. All right, this rejection here, I'm a bit worried about it now. That I did not like. We're going to keep holding here and see if price is going to want to push down lower. Do you want to break even before news? Or then you're just going to spike up and then just push price lower? Right? 1 minute candles are still staying in the lower half of this new week opening gap, which is nice to see. I am in the upper quadrant of it. So again, aggressively stopped, but it is what it is. 15 second, I don't know. Not showing me much. I'm just focusing right now on the 1 minute. We do have a mini 5-minute fair value gap here that formed, which is nice to see. It's just another barrier that price needs to break through to get through my stop, right? My stop just above it. And then we want to see this level hold here. We don't want to see a break. Price staying in the lower half here. Ugh. All right. This climb higher, I'm not liking. But we're holding. 3.2 RR to 1. Price is just going to have to show us a revert, like signs of rejection of this mean threshold of this new week opening gap and just continuing to push lower. There you go. That's a good 15-second rejection there off of the mean threshold. I like how the bodies on the 15-second chart didn't close above it. Price is pushing below it. If it pops above this level, I think we're going to be out for a little bit, but that's okay. My confidence right now is 50-50. 50-50 on a 3-to-1 trade. So technically the odds are in my favor. Use it in how many minutes? 3 minutes here. Nice rejection once again. Here, I'm going to scale in once more. There you go. I scaled in right there. And now, I can't believe news is just out in a couple of minutes. I'm just going to trail my stop loss to like the most recent highs in the 1 minute right before the news. Prevent me getting wicked out. That rejection's nice as well. Right before the news. This is showing me that news is going to push price lower. All right, 1 minute now till news. I'm sweating a bit. $30 seconds. All right, I will be moving my stop loss to above those highs there. All right, and news hit. All right, from now on, I don't want to see price getting to my entry again. All right, I'm at break even now. And now price just has to do one thing. Just has to push. They hit level 1. It's a partialing opportunity right now. I'm going to partial out at level 2, 25% right there once it hits 802. I'll partial out one right at the 15-second chart. If I break a 15-second high, I'll partial out. It's continue to drop. So on the 15-second chart, there's one 15-second candle that is a bullish breaker. If it breaks that high, I will partial one out. That's my line in the sand there. If it hits this level right here, I'll partial 802. Already have a buy limit set there for one. $802.25. I don't want to see 15-second order flow being broken here. Bit lower price. All right, price is stalling on the 15-second chart. I'm going to do a 25% partial here. All right, so now I'm either winning or I'm winning. I'm going to take out a second partial once we hit 802.75. 802.75. I'm going to have a partial here as well. It's just more relative equal lows that we're passing through. And then the final position is going to be the lows here. All right. Should we hold it open for longer? No, I'm just going to let it take the last level here. It might revert from your level because there's relative equal lows here, and it might leave that for the afternoon session. Do watch out for that. If I see any 15-second market structure shift to the upside, I am partially out my last position. And I'm gonna do that right now, actually. All right, I have one mini left. I'm not gonna fight over $50 here. And this is more of like, if it hits it, perfect. If it doesn't, whatever. We take out July low. Exactly. Yeah. So 75% partial right there. All right. 870 for the day locked in. And that's what I thought would happen. But let's see here. My stop loss is right above here. So right now it's just price is just gonna have to either use this as a bearish SIBI and push lower, or it's gonna tag me out. And again, my risk, oof, still in the trade. Wow, okay. So there's like a volume imbalance here that it just took out. Technically, price shouldn't come higher, and maybe that was the pullback there. But let's see what price is going to give us. My stop loss right now is right above this high here. My confidence in it dropping to here is extremely low. I'm just in a trade right now. If I see if this candle closes below mean threshold, then I'll see that as a rejection, and price is probably going to push lower. So let's hope for that, right? Did anyone catch this? This is a really tough trade. I was sweating. That's a bit outside my risk tolerance, but I just like the risk reward and how bearish price was. It wasn't even coming back to reject left fair value gaps. Everything was a breakaway gap. Let's see what you guys are saying. Super Bartek, 712 this week, logging off, heading to the cottage. Have a nice weekend. Thanks a lot. Pretty nice gains there. Thanks, Muhammad. Yeah, July 17th. Low. Yeah, exactly. That's this right here, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, July 16th low, and then we took out the Monday low, the 14th. All right, this is gonna tag my stop loss out for $6 here. I don't know how that works with Top Step X, but it's $6. And we're tagged. Okay, trade's over. Pretty nice. I'm happy with it. It's gonna be my long. Like, if I can close above it, there you go. And I'm long. This is my long right here. Stops right there. Quick 1-to-1. 787. What level is that? 991. And I don't want to see price coming back down below that low there. We closed above it. This should invert right now and push higher. Right now, the time, you know what? I rate this a B- trade. Not in the right time. This is going to invert nicely. In 20 seconds, I want to see these bodies close above it. And then, to be honest, entering now would be a lot better than when I entered it. I really thought it would just pop higher. All right, 991, we're coming for you right now. 991, 25, 991. So we inverted this. We closed higher with 1 candle, 2 candle. Right now, the next level of resistance is going to be the new week high of 7.7. Once I see a 15-second closure above this, it's going to give me greater confidence that price is actually going to push up. But so far, this here is nice. It's kind of like what I want to see, right? Here we took like minor sell side liquidity, aggressively pushed higher, confirming this is a bullish order block. Price is pretty deep here. I'm not going to have it at the lows here. And then we'd want to see price push up higher and tag the bottom of the first presentation fair value gap of today. Just a really bad time right now. Better trade 10.25. This broke one of my rules, to be honest. I really tried not to trade. This closed below, not liking it, but we're still above a lot of key levels, so we'll let it play out right now. This next candle here, if it closes above this level, that's a valid rejection, regardless of that candle there. There you go. We're reaching, guys. Confidence 80% right now that we hit 991 at the bottom of this fair value gap. Gotta make sure it's the right freaking. The open. Yeah, 991.25 and 991 is our target. So far, this is looking really good. Stop loss can be moved up here. That's where my stop loss is now. Shouldn't hit that level at this point. So I reduced my stop loss by 40% there. And then right now, price, the next candle, it should dig into 991. Let's go. Let's go. How many contracts you trade? It depends on stop loss. I try risking between $200 to $300 per trade. And during Asia, I'm trading 50 to 20 contracts. Around London, 3 to 5. Right now, I'm trading 5 contracts. Before I traded 4, 3, and then I scaled into 1, right? We want to see the high of this new week opening gap, reject price, and push it higher. If price reaches all the way down to my stop loss or whatever, I'll take the loss. but it shouldn't. It shouldn't. Where to reach to? Next level here. I want to see price push higher here now. If price pushes above this high here, I'm going to go to break even. And for that last little bit there, it's going to be either profit or takes me out for break even. I just want to see it close above me threshold here. And then again, price shouldn't come back down so low. There's no reason for it to, but it does have to get to the higher end here of price action. This is like a vortex right now, just like pulling price. Black hole. For some reason, when I'm trading, I'm just not hungry. So I have breakfast here in front of me, but I just don't have any appetite until I'm done trading the morning session. All right. That right there. I want price right now to break through this level here. And I am going to move my stop loss to, did I move it to break even? Yeah, price. Yeah, I'm going to, because it's a 1-to-1 and it's almost a target. It's at break even right now, my stop loss. It's going to have to break below the high of the new week opening gap of 7.7. It has to do a lot of damage here and push low. And if it hits me, it's probably going to go lower. So I'm okay with a break even there versus a loss. Capital preservation is the name of the game, guys. Perfect. Close on the upper half here. Come on. Take us home. I personally don't think it's going to not touch it. I think it's going to touch it. There you go. Come on. Oh my gosh. Are you kidding me? I'm a tick away from being, and there you go. That's a trade, guys. All right. Do we keep going? And yeah, let's go. Let's keep stealing from the NASDAQ. I think there's too much money there and not enough money in our pockets, and we gotta just extract. So take care, guys. Talk soon and stay safe.